Welcome back to Houston Life. If you're like me, you love a good reality show, and the McBee family is saddling up for another season of the McBee Dynasty Real American Cowboys. Now, you might recall we had some of the Cowboys on last year ahead of season 1's premiere. They were a great time, and now season 2 is premiering tonight. So you got family farm facing foreclosure, you have relationship drama, and even a federal investigation in the mix this season. So tensions, it's fair to say they are high for the brothers, Stephen Jr., Jesse, Cole, and Braden. Now, today we're lucky enough to get Stephen Jr. and Jesse McBee. They're giving us the lowdown about what we can expect from season 2. Welcome back to Houston Life, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us on today.
Okay, it's my pleasure because, as I mentioned, I am somewhat of a reality show. I don't know. I'm just obsessed. I'm obsessed. So you guys are on Bravo. What is that like going to this new network? I mean, is there any pressure there with the new show, with the new season?
Well, I think there's a little bit of pressure to perform just because Bravo is such a renowned network for reality TV. We are so excited to be welcomed into the Bravo family. It has been awesome since we found out we were switching over.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are in good company. You have Real Housewives, you have Vanderpump people. I mean, it's all there. But you really do set yourself apart in this genre of cowboys and family drama. What can people expect in this next season that you think is going to just blow them away?
Well, season 2 is not only a continuation of season 1, but the pressure and struggles and challenges have been cranked up to 10. You have Jesse preparing for his wedding. We have a new grandbaby on the way with Cole and Casey. Obviously, my dad's FBI investigation hanging over the entire farm and ranch with a $6 million payment on the line. All of that, along with our interpersonal relationship struggles, of which there are plenty, and you just have one heck of a show to watch. It's fully authentic. There's nothing scripted or fake about this show, and we laid it all out there.
Jesse, we just saw some of the trailer here, and you're getting ready to, say I do, say your vows to your high school sweetheart. I mean, this should be a time of love and celebration, but you have all of this other stuff looming in the background. How are you coping with it this season?
Not very well, honestly. I had a lot of anxiety. I still do, building up to that. All the pressures of the farm, the $6 million payment that we have to get paid by the end of the season, and then trying to help my brothers with their relationships too, without my dad being there to make the final decision or to be there as a sounding board. It was really difficult, and it made us brothers come a lot closer together, and I kind of had to rely on them to really work through all of that fiasco.
Yeah, without Steve Sr. in the picture, Stephen Jr., you've really had to step up. What kind of leader are you, and does that get you in trouble sometimes? I mean, talk about that dynamic.
Well, I think I definitely learned more about myself in the few months that we were filming season 2 than I ever had. And I have a newfound respect for my dad as well. What he takes on, the stresses he faces every single day at the farm and ranch. It felt like the weight of the world was on my shoulders, and there's no way I would have been able to make it through this if it wasn't for the love and support of my family and being able to use my brothers as, hey, I need y'all's advice. Like, what are we going to do here? And so working together as a team, as a family, that was the only way we were able to make it through.
Yeah, and teaching your brothers is one thing, but what have you learned from them in this process?
Really, I think on the successful relationship side of things, professionally, I feel like I've done pretty well in my life thus far, but on a personal relationship level, I've had some struggles, and these two have obviously had successful relationships. Jesse now being married, Cole and Casey doing well. So really leaning on them for relationship advice, just asking like, hey, what should I do here? How can I be better in my relationship?
I mean, reality TV seems so stressful because you never know how the audience is going to receive you. Christy McBee, your mom, she is stepping in, and she is like a no-nonsense matriarch of the family. Why are you excited for people to meet your mom?
Yeah, that's what we're super excited for. Obviously, we've seen some comments after season 1, like, do we have a relationship with our mother? Do they even have a mother? And we were able to convince her to come on. She's the exact opposite of my dad. So she's an introvert, doesn't like the spotlight, doesn't want to be in front of the camera. But we convinced her that we want to show the world who she is and why we love her so much. And we hope that, and we know that the audience is going to love her just as much as we do. And I'm excited to see for
I
the
mean,
audience to see our relationship with her.
yeah,
honestly.
raising a bunch of cowboys, I can't even imagine what that is like for any woman. But tell us a little bit about what your favorite activities are to do on the farm, because we're in Houston, we're in a proper metro area. What are some farm activities that you guys really enjoy?
For me, it's pretty simple. I love evening bonfires in front of my house, having everyone over, cooking out steaks over an open flame, listening to country music. That is like an ideal evening, getting to watch the sun go down. There is not much that can top that.
Who are your favorite country artists? Because we have a rodeo here. I don't know if you last time y'all were here, it was around rodeo season. Who are your favorite artists, and when are you going to come to a Houston rodeo?
Yeah, Cody Johnson, Parker McCollum, who I know is from Conroe, down there in that area. So, yeah, a lot of Texas artists I'm really liking.
I love it. Steven Jr. and Jesse McBee, guys, thanks so much for catching up with us. And if you want to catch them and the rest of their family for season 2 of the McBee Dynasty Real American Cowboys, you can do that tonight at 8 o'clock.